Welcome back. We're starting spring on Tiny Bookshop. So this is part 7, I think, of this series. I can't remember. There's one location we haven't unlocked just yet. And I'm not 100% sure. So looking at the calendar, we finally get to see the spring calendar. It is jam packed. So every Monday is the Mega Marché Savings Day. Every Wednesday, except for one, is the Waterfront Fish Market. We have Klaus's concert on Thursday. Every Friday is a performance of Julius Caesar. Every Saturday is the flea market. And then the last Sunday of the month is the Flower Festival. So we have a lot of work cut out for us today. In terms of our stamps, we're completely done with the Waterfront Square. We need to start part 2 of her Better Business Bureau plan that she has us on. I never did go back to the beach. I think the beach was locked last season. It may be unlocked now. Market Marché, I think we've done most of it. So I don't have any active stamps at the moment. And I never went back to Castle Ruin. Oh, I can finish the hospital. So the beach is unlocked again if I want to go, or I could go to Castle Ruin. I feel bad that I never went back. I don't know why I didn't go. So what do we like? Fantasy Crime Fact Kids. Oh, I left a couple open. I do want to bring a couple extra books in other categories because why not? Want to make sure we're getting our money's worth. I don't know if Tildy's ever going to take her cat back or not. Okay, so this is Castle Ruins. This is spring day 1. Let's talk to the kids. They may not have anything to say though since we're already in. Oh, nightmares. The pioneers are sleep deprived because monsters are haunting their dreams. It's a +2 for crime, +2 for fantasy, and -4 to everything else. We also lose a little bit of customers because of the rain. So we lose for 10%. But we do get plus to spooky and warm effects. Hi, Harper. You want some cold, hard facts. Something light and entertaining. What do you count as light? I don't know if any of these are light. Let's try the mouth. Cool. Hey, how's it going over here? You know, my dissertation is fully underway and researching for it has been pretty fun. I'm ready to move on to the practical part of the project, and actually I could really use your help. Look, this is Nepotheus velosa seed. Okay. It's a +5 to daily expenses. It's endemic to the region high up in the mountains of Borneo, and I want to see if it can survive in the urban parts of Brooksonbury. It's pretty ambitious, but why not start big? Nutrients shouldn't be too much of a problem because it is, well, carnivorous. Anyways, you go to the city center almost every day, right? Do you think you could take the seedling around in the bookshop? Oh, well, I mean, I don't go to the center every day. This would help me out so much, and the plant will look terrific, so it might attract a few new customers too. And don't worry, it's absolutely harmless to humans. All it needs is lots of sunlight and 0 wind, so keep it away from the coast if you can. Oh no, that's not good. I'll have to remember to take it off when I go to the waterfront because I don't want to ruin her thing. They're giving me harder and harder tasks, that's for sure. So what are we counting as inner city? Well, I guess I'll hope when I can actually see a full map. A catch of the day, nonfiction, but not self-help. Okay. What about architecture? Cool. Oh, somebody else needs help. You want an animal, young adult, factual book. Oh. Okay, so maybe not that. The It says Adventures of a Wild Child, Walk in the Woods. It's not looking great, babe. We're gonna try Frog and Toad, even though I had the animals. Thank goodness, cause I was like, I don't know what to recommend is gonna hit all three of those. There's actually a lot of book sales. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so we gotta be strategic with her plant because that's gonna be a doozy. So I need to actually go in here. We need to take stuff off. I don't even know if I have room to put her plant up anywhere. She has so much stuff, and it's gonna add 5 to expense, which is absolutely wild. So I think we need to be a little bit more strategic with what gets put up. Plus, some stuff has been up forever and I just haven't taken it down. Okay, so her thing should be front and center, but it doesn't like being near the coast, so that's important to remember. Now, this adds to the plant effects, so I think that might be worth it, even though it's a little out of season. Oh, I'm still supposed to be helping Walt. I totally forgot about that. No, I need that too. I don't want to have all the Christmas stuff out. I'm probably going to see Walt on Wednesday, so maybe I don't need this right now. This is fantasy. Oh, yeah, I'm still supposed to be working on the manuscript thing. I'm not going to keep lugging around. Well, I can. The ticket, I can still make the tickets. +5 to drama. And +2 to all book sales, but it takes away recommendations. Oh, you have to have 7 fact books. It's not too hard to remember. Where's the table? That gives you +2. I don't have a lot of maritime stuff right now. I don't want both animals. It adds to the customer count. I never sell that many kids' books. We're gonna put the awning back on. Now it says +7 to danger, and I don't know what that means. don't know where to put that. Can I put it on the outside? I can put it on the outside. A little bit less stuff in a way, but I got bonuses on everything, which is nice. Now I can't go to the coast while that's hanging up, but she said take it to the inner city. Let's go to Cafe Liberté. Or do I want to go back to the hospital? I guess the cafe, because she said the town center. Okay, so classic travel crime. I don't know what Marianne was going to assign us to do. She's... Moira, be a dear and fetch the old coffee beans from the cellar. What's wrong with the coffee I bought? It has a much better Now, sweetheart, don't be silly. The Liberté has always used Chico Tradizio. That's what our customers expect. Our customers didn't mind the coffee I brewed them last week. Well, it's time to get things back on track. Are you serious? How can you not even recognize how well I handled the cafe while you were gone? Because I'm very much capable. I have a business degree. But you never seem to notice that, do you? You still treat me like a child. Or, no, actually. You treat me as if I were my dad. As if you couldn't trust me with this. With the legacy. You need to let it go, Nan. Not everything is always yours to control. People take different paths than you think they should. That's enough now, Moira. Don't you want a break from this place too? Just once? Let me help out. I said that's enough. Now would you please excuse me? There are customers here I need to serve. I see. Guess I'll leave you to it. I think the grandma's being a little stubborn here. Let the girl help out. You can't work forever. I mean, the grandma's already, like she said, 70. So it's like, you gotta trust this girl to take on a little bit more responsibilities, because what happens when you need a hip replacement? You're gonna want her to run the shop. Guess you heard that, huh? Hells, seems like the whole plaza heard. You know I love my Nan and the Liberté, but sometimes she just drives me up the wall. How can anyone be so stubborn? Obvious now where Dad gets it from. Anyways, I can't be here right now. Sorry. No worries, Moira. I get it. Family fights are always awkward. Hi, Harper. You want fantasy, less than 200 pages, wouldn't mind something niche. Maybe at the Earth's core? Isn't that fantasy? It's literally fantasy. Alright, girl. Well, I don't know. Don't know what you expect me to do. Hi, Fern. Oh, I know Miriam's gonna drag her butt out here. We're out of drama books, folks. Retirement's the best. Give me something straight from the stage. I'm not afraid of tragedy, and I like books like Henry the Sixth. I'm sorry, .3. Those are kids' books at the top. I don't have any drama left, so unfortunately I don't have anything for you. Sorry. Alright, Fern. You Want a fact book, advice, or self-help? What about kitchen rules? Cool. No time to waste on the book today. There's a lot to do with the Liberté, if you'll excuse me. Oh dear, what am I gonna do with those two? Have you spoken to Moira or Mary yet? It seems they had quite the fight, and of course they're both too stubborn for their own good. You know, I love my Mary, but that woman refuses to talk when it comes to family. She hasn't spoken so much as a word to her son ever since he refused to take over her cafe 12 years ago. I suppose that was always how it was done in our generation and with our parents. Still, she should know better. And Moira, oh dear, she idolizes her grandmother beyond reason. I wish she doesn't so intent on getting approval. She should just go her own way. That's what youth is for, isn't it? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dwell on this so much, but I hope you and I can talk some sense into those two, That's a big request. Do you think you could talk to Moira again? I'm sure in her hurt, she's already willing to reconcile. Ultimately, it seems like the grandma needs to budge a little bit. You know, Moira was just making a suggestion about coffee. You done snapped her up. So it's like, I think an apology is owed for sure. Nonfiction with animals. Well, I don't have nonfiction with animals. I only have nonfiction. Glad you're not opposed to it, though. We're out of fact books, folks. Now, I want to go see Walt at the market, so I'm going to have to take her plant thing off because I don't want it to get ruined. Now, unfortunately, I don't know exactly what she expects me to do with the plant thing. Like, how many times do I have to do something with it? Okay, so let's pack up for the night. And I need to decide where I'm going. So it's the waterfront market. I don't really need any books, but it's 10 cents. Some more crime is always good too. Okay, no more of that. A new shelf. We have to. I'm so excited. I've been wanting some new shelving for forever. Okay, so let's take her plant off, because I can't run the risk of that getting spoiled. Okay, so on the inside, I want to move this one. I want to put this one here. Oh, can I still have the little one? Or can I only have the big one now? Oh, I can have all three. That's going to be so nice. If it's 24 books, so we can have 24 and 40 is 64, and then another 8. So we can have much more than we had the first time. Since I'm taking this to the fish market, I'm going to try to make it more fishy, I guess is the better word for that, to make it kind of fit the aesthetic that I care about. So at the not the farmer's market, at the fish market, they like travel, fact, and classic. So travel, fact, and classic. So we want to focus on those 3 getting boosted, since those are the ones that are most popular. Okay, so we're gonna have a table. This will give us plus customer count, which I always appreciate that. We can put the buoy on. I don't need that. This helps with travel as well. Nope. Classic. This helps with classic. Travel. Travel. Facts. Nope. Customer count is helpful. Oops. Didn't mean to scroll that fast. Classic. +1 to all book sales. Classic. No, I don't need that. Classic. We're trying to boost the ones that actually make a noticeable difference. You can stack stuff on top of that. That's cool. Classic. We have a lot of stuff that's classic. I don't need it for drama. It's not winter. Oh, I do need to keep the manuscript thing up. The ore might actually be helpful. Oh, yes. Walt sign. Gotta stay on top of that. Okay, so I think we're good. We took off her plant so it won't get ruined. Very important, because I was a little stressed out about that. Now we have more shelves and more shelving. So I want to prioritize the travel, the fact, and the classic because they specifically like this. But now I have enough space to put other stuff, which was kind of my fear, right? It was like I never have enough space for everything. And so I always have people who are asking for stuff that I just don't have on the cart. So now this time I can have a better number or a more even number and have a little bit of everything instead of having to say, oh, sorry, I don't have that book because, you know, I just don't have that book. And I'll put a couple extra. Perfect. Now I have 10 of everything. So that's a great selection. We should be able to make more recommendations to folks now. In theory, anyways. Because now we have the right amount of books. All right, Walt. Ahoy there. What can I get you today? I don't know if I actually need anything. The boat would have been... I didn't realize the boat held books. Wow. I'm slow. Could have bought that forever ago. If I make more money today, Walt, I'm going to buy it. Because I can have 2 things that hold 24. Yes, now I can recommend you a book. You want something that has to do with real life, no self-help. What about the Flora in Brooksonburg? Yes. Okay, are you ready to give me your manuscript? I might steal some bits if you don't tell. Now that I've got all I got to do is give it a last read. And I'll be sure to hand my manuscript over when you come back. Yes, thank you so much. I'll try to come back again quicker. And then if I can make... Well, I have enough now. Oh, did you hear the drama too? Did you hear the tale of the DeBoer family drama? That poor lass. I've been telling Marianne for years. For years I've been telling her, if you want to keep your family close, you can't tell them what to do all the time, I said to her. Ugh, they're both strong-headed, those two. Can't help them unless they want to be helped. And that's a fact. You know, people have to want to change for things to work, so... Stay a while if you like. Yes, I can buy the boat. I'm so excited. I went into debt and I got an achievement for that, but I really want this boat. Because now I can have 2 things that hold 24, and then maybe the other one can hold 40, and then I could have so many books. Hi, Fern. I'll make my money back. It's not a big deal. Hi. I just have to make enough to be able to move this cart tomorrow. Because it does cost money to go to these different locations. But I never buy anything that I really need. And I really need more storage so I can bring more books. So when people ask for a specific genre or ask for a specific thing, I can actually give it to them instead of having to be like, no, I didn't pack enough books. Now I can just keep 10 of everything. I don't even have to look every day at which is the best to bring. My dear, do you have a minute? I want to discuss something important with you. Being in the hospital and talking with you, it made me feel a little more honest with myself. I considered my old bookshop and the years of work I put into making it a welcoming community hub. And maybe a little selfishly, I don't want that legacy to go away just yet. I want to have made an impact on this town that I love. And I want someone to carry on what I started. After watching you, I knew that you could be the one to do it. You may not realize it, but what you do every day is exactly what our community needs. Giving people a pleasant destination to visit every day. Supplying them with books and with dreams too, and giving each other a hand when the need arises. So all that is to say, I would be honored to give you the space and expand your business. That way Brooksonsbury would have a bookshop return to its center, while your tiny shop could still supply the outer areas whenever you wanted. What do you think? There's some strings attached, of course. I'd want to be involved in some way, but I've been involving myself in your business since day one anyways, so I hope you're used to it by now. And there are a few requirements you'll need to fulfill before you can take over, but if you feel ready, we can discuss all those details tomorrow. I'll come by your shop again. That'd be awesome, actually. I really appreciate that because, yeah, you have been in my business since day one, and people seem to love these books. Now, you want something philosophical. Um, you said you want a long book. Since oh, this one's long. I'm gonna give you Middlemarch. Cool. We made enough to move the ship or the boat again. I don't know what she's gonna ask me to do. Now Moira I thought was in here, but we haven't had a chance to talk. Harper just pulled up. You're looking for a book about nature, but you don't like historical settings. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. A book about nature, but not a historical setting. Around the World in 80 Days? Yeah, it's not really about nature. I agree. Yes, we completed the hot new deals for Walt. So we're killing it on these stamps. I thought Moira was in here. Did we not talk? Or is she still in here? Oh, she's still in there. Moira, do you want to talk? Oh, you're just gonna leave? Okay. I mean, you don't have to talk, I guess. I mean, we sold out of fact books and travel books despite having so many. So I'm actually really excited about that. Oh, wait, over here. Hey. Would you take a look at all those visitors? Congrats, Walt. It's all thanks to you. Ever since our cross promotion, they've been beating a path to my door. Yay. It's been grand having so many people around here now. Yeah, it worked out really good. And this wee fella's been a particular hit with the customers. Well, he's not busy eating their chips. Us sailors always pretend to be such loners, but deep down we all need a good crack. Okay, we got a core memory. I hope you know that you're a good kid. Like, if you'd never talked to no fella like me, no one would have blamed you. But you always took the time to say hello. I made you something to show my appreciation. So the sailor's friendship knot. So it's a plus 15 to all character effects. Definitely got to put that up. Not sure what that's gonna do, but alright, I'm packing it in. Okay, I think everyone's gone. I gotta put her thing back up if I'm gonna go away from the coast. That was really good. They have a dog bed. Fortunately, I can't afford that right now. Oh, it's Klaus's concert by the lighthouse. Is the lighthouse considered on the coast? I don't know if I should take her plant with me. I feel like everything on this edge, so the lighthouse, the beach, and the waterfront, I probably shouldn't take it with me. What is the lighthouse good for again? Drama, fantasy, and crime. We could at least change the decor a little bit. I don't need Walt's sign anymore. I don't need the buoy. I could take some stuff off because travel's not really its thing here. Still trying to get manuscripts though. So I gotta keep the manuscript thing out. Oh, I meant to change these. Okay, I'm gonna equip something, don't worry. Now this big boat thing and then this thing, can I still equip my other shelf or is it too big? I would love to have all three. Yes! I'm gonna have so many books. Can I equip my little one? No. I don't have no space for my little one. That's okay. I'm still very excited. Now with this, I want to put this somewhere too. I can't take that because I don't want it to get ruined. I'm still selling tickets even though, you know, they're doing this thing weekly. Okay, so I like the way the outside looks. And now I can pack so many books. I can bring 88 books. So everyone gets their own shelf. Kids' books need to be at the top. I'm sorry, it was drama, fantasy, and crime. Which is so cool. I can have a whole row for fact, a whole row for classic, a whole row for travel. I can add a little more fact if I want to. And then I can go back to the ones that are really popular. So I can have even more variety. I'm probably never going to sell out 100% of books. I just can't see it. But man, we have a ton of books. 88 books. It's so much easier now planning the day. And yeah, it was kind of costly, but not even really worried about that. It was worth it to not have to struggle to pack enough books every time. Hey, Tomas. Moira, can we talk this time? Because we didn't get to talk last time. A very strong performance, wasn't it? And the audience was completely packed. Even Naja was there, and she smiled at me. And she goes to actual acting school. I couldn't be more satisfied. All of our efforts have paid off. Didn't I tell you your investments would make a difference? Everyone's been congratulating me on the high production value and the stylish chairs. Someone from the review actually called it a faithful retelling of a timeless classic. I'm sure with the glowing review like that, we'll attract some classic fans at future performances. Anyways, I will take a 3-day break from theater and then we will be right back to rehearsals. There's a lot to work on after all. I hope you'll come back to see our play again soon. Thanks for the invite. Hey babes, thanks for coming. Can you give Klaus some encouragement when he gets here? He's been really anxious. I think it's highly likely he hasn't slept a wink last night. Anyways, we need to make sure he doesn't pass out or run away. This whole live concert is his dream after all. Oh, so she's not going to want to talk to me about her family stuff when she's doing all this other stuff for the band today. Maybe we'll talk next time. We have a lot of customers, you guys. Hello there, is now a good time to talk business. I want to discuss the bookshop with you. I know the building isn't nearly as modern as your own book wagon, and it might take some getting used to, but I believe you could adjust very well to the conditions. There are just a few tasks you'll need to have a look at first. The shop is already empty thanks to your help, but with some dusting might be required. I'll give you a hand with that. Secondly, you need at least 4 shelves, otherwise this place will feel very empty. The shop is much bigger than your wagon, and you may want to have multiple shelves in each of them. But I saw you have some in your storage, correct? Perfect, you can bring them in soon. Thirdly, I want you to be prepared for the business side of it. It becomes a lot more complicated with the bigger shop after all. I know you've been in the book business for a little while. It just gives me a lot more confidence if you had a membership in Brooks and Bury's Business Association as well. I forget, have you begun the course with Mariam yet? You should talk to her soon. She'll help you along. It's a 6-step business course? Girl, calm down. All right, I have one last requirement. It's the most important one. I want you to have some friends and allies on your journey. You will always have me on your side, of course, and I will lend my advice where I can. And it seems you and Walt have become friends as well. He will certainly give you some great advice. If you could check in with a few more people in town and offer them some support, I'm sure they'll be happy to aid you in your tasks as well. So I need 4 friends. All right, I'm sure you realize how important this whole business is to me. I will help you with these tasks however I can, but I want to see that I can trust you to do this. When you have a chance, contact me again, and I'll hand over the keys and celebrate your achievement with you. Good luck for now, dear. I have a lot going on. You're going to have to give me a minute. Hey, I'm glad to catch you. Do you happen to have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know, I got a lot of spare time on my hands, so... Do you have spare time? Because I thought you were doing a dissertation. You want a romance fantasy plotline. Let's try Twisted Love. I don't know. Glad that worked. Oh, I have 2 people asking for something. I need something to read on tour. I wouldn't mind getting to something sophisticated and nonfiction these days and pick up a new hobby. Do I have more Yeah, I was like, I hope I have something more. Maybe towards new architecture. Cool. I need some 700 pages. Oh. I gotta see if I have that. Oh, but you have Game of Thrones. Dang, I was about to say, that's definitely 700 pages. I don't quite have 700 pages for you. A Fire Runs Deep is 600 pages. I don't know. Sometimes it's very hard to know what they want. We have a lot of customers today. My goodness. Hey, you're gonna come to the flea market again, right? You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? I never miss a flea market. Oh, we are racking up the sales. Phew, you came. Am I so glad to see you? I'm so nervous. Lux and Moira obviously need my help setting up, but I can barely think. I guess I found out I had stage fright at the bonfire this year, but today is much worse. What if everything goes wrong? At my first real concert, no one will ever let us play again. You should at least try. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm so afraid of failing, but I'll probably regret it even more if I didn't try at all. And who knows, there's still a chance that everything goes really well. Hey, thanks for keeping me real. You're a good mate. And thanks for coming today. I should probably help out backstage now. See you after the gig? Of course, I'm going to stick around, see if I can catch some more book sales. You're usually a vinyl person, but let's see what you have. You're not in the pop art, pop science, but you want a fact book. I only have one fact book left. And I didn't have a lot to choose from. You also came late. Man, the sales have been crazy. Like our best sales day. Let's go to the concert. What's up, Brooksonbury? Woo! We're Silent Lieber. And we're so stoked to play for you tonight. This next song is called The Hollow Halls of History.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sleepless, no replies, dreaming, a kingdom lies, pages always just outside of sight. What do they hide? I'm here to teach you that hidden knowledge seeks you. I would beseech you to take our bad name.
Yeah, they actually were half good. It was a great first concert. And we got a memory. Okay. So, Saturday market bigger than ever. Organizers expect record turnout due to perfect conditions. Cool. Definitely could use some bookies. We're making so much money now, it's ridiculous. Like, we're not hurting for money at all, which I was really surprised by. Okay, so looking at the calendar, we have a lot of memories. Like, sir, we should be besties at this point. I need to finish her business plan because now it's like more important that I finish her business plan since I have more expectations. I haven't gone to the school since it opened. I still haven't finished the hospital either. And there's a location I still haven't unlocked, so I'm not sure. There's this Julius Caesar thing. I don't know that I want to go every week though. It's gonna make me good sales, but I need to hit other goals. So let's go to the cafe. I'm gonna put her thing back on here because the cafe is the inner city. Because I gotta finish this business thing, especially if I think I want to take over her shop. Don't mind a few extra classic and a few extra crime. We have a lot of kids books and I'm not selling enough kids books to justify having that many. Like, I don't mind having some, but I just don't think I need as many as I have. Oh, I'm out of travel? Oh, that's a huge problem. I shouldn't be out of travel. Alright, I also still need to talk to Moira and Mariam again, so maybe they'll be in a better mood to talk today. Hi, Fern. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing the printing press thing. I need Walt's manuscript. I can't finish that until I get back to Walt. We're gonna lose 10% of customers because it's raining, so. Hi, Harper. There's Marianne. And Tildy. You want some nonfiction about traveling. The Hawaii one's probably interesting. How was business today? Have you noticed an increase in sales since the end of winter? Surely now that people are outside on more walks again, you'll have more patrons, especially with Fair Park and Rye Park reopening for the spring. Oh, I didn't even have an invite to the park. Listen, you should certainly make an appearance at the park to make your business known there. My final location. Okay, but you must take weather conditions into account as well, as there'll be less people out on a stroll in the rain. Yes, such are the considerations of a successful business owner. Have you gotten around to taking a break yet? I'm not sure what to do. Why don't you spend some time at the beach and take a stroll? And there's always a little Tildy if you want some company. Anyways, I want to tell you, I've settled on feeling relieved about the bookshop for now. But it's a shame to let it sit around gathering dust. That's not the precedent I want to set for our town. There must be a good use for the space that would benefit our community. But I don't feel ready to give it over to just any purpose yet. It has to be fitting. Well, I'm working on my business plan, girly, but you gotta give me a minute. You want serious, sophisticated literature, but not an advice book? Cool. I'm still selling tickets to the play as well. So we're not hurting out here. No Moira? You want something new and a hobby. Unfortunately, you wait till like the last second to pick something. I don't have anything for you. Now we got the flea market tomorrow. But maybe Sunday I can go get Walt's manuscript. Man, we are racking in this money. Oh, something is happening. It looks like it's grown into a little seedling. How cute. Oh, because I've been taking the plant around. Okay. So I gotta keep taking it around for me to get credit. But not to the coast. So that's the only problem, is there's 3 locations that aren't gonna help me at all. I got cheap used books. I need travel books bad. That's like not good. I only have 6 travel books. But we have to go to... Is today Sunday? Saturday? Oh, there's different things in the park. Oops. That's going to be important. It's Saturday. I need to go on to the flea market. Now, is the flea market... I don't think the flea market counts as the coast. I'm just not sure, and I'm scared to mess it up. So to be safe, I'm not going to take it. Just in case it counts. Because on the map, it's not clear. I need a little bit extra. I only have 6, which is wild. I could have swore I had more than that. Nobody cares about these kids' books, so... Okay, let's flea market it up. I can also do a little bit of shopping while I'm here. Alright, Tildy. You have a mix. I need travel books bad. Thank you so much. There's no seasonal shop. Oh, she's not here this morning. Hey. What do you have? Oh, you have the same old stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to Klaus. Hey, that concert was absolutely brilliant. I still feel hyped up. I can't believe how many people came and they were singing along too. After all the anxiety I had before the show, I couldn't have imagined a better outcome. And thank you again for all your support, mate. And you haven't even heard the best news yet. After the gig, we were approached from some people from out of town. They're like a group of organizers that put together alternative music events, and they asked us to play some shows for them. How brilliant is that? One local concert, and we already have more lined up in other cities. I think I need to let it all sink in before I can believe it, and we have to practice more than ever now. But I'll see you soon, alright? And then we can make plans for a real tour. Glad it worked out for you, Klaus. Hi, Fern. Hey, Harper. I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. Oh yes, a unique perspective like this will be great for our first collection. Thanks for collecting this one. Anyways, good turnout today, right? Do you think I could get a new bike around here? Mine broke recently. I found some gyms here before, but you have to have some luck. Anyways, well, it's good to see you. Bye. You want to play? I mean, Julius Caesar's a play. Perfect. You need a whodunit murder mystery. What about violets or blue? Cool. You want a factual book, 700 pages, preferably with animals? I don't have 700. Oh, okay. Wow. People are really chopping up a storm. You want something classic. You want a heftier book. Female author. And you could do Emma. That's almost 500 pages. I like how we're pulling over 100 almost every day. Perfect. Now Sunday, so Mega Marché is closed. Good weather for the next 2 days. Now looking at what I haven't finished. She never offered me the next business plan. I never did go back to the beach. I don't know what Mega Marché wants from me. I never went back to university, but I need to go on a weekday, I think. I could finish the hospital or I could try the park. It's good weather, so there's different stuff every day about the park. So Sundays is Creative Writing Club. I need to put her thing back on the cart because I want to get credit for growing it. All right, let's try Rye Park. We have a lot of kids books, but like no one's ever picking up the kids books. We have a ton of books, so hopefully people will be super entertained. I don't know what to expect here since this is our first time. Oh, there's a little bulletin board. There's multiple flyers hanging up on the board. Fancy yourself a chess dilettante. Join the senior chess club on Mondays and Wednesdays. Community yoga class Tuesdays and Thursdays. Unlock your chakras. Our creative writing group meets on Fridays and Sundays. We're a group of hobbyists and professional writers. All skill levels are welcome. Hey, this is Brookston U Study Group. We meet on Saturdays, but only if the weather is nice. Okay, so there's going to be different people here throughout the week, so we can decide what days are important to us. So this is a Sunday, so we should only be getting creative writers. Nice to see the bookshop at the park. I had some free time today, so I thought I'd go for a walk. Well, no, that's not actually true. I'm trying to spot this new creative writing club I heard about. Do you see them? No, don't turn around now. They'll see us. I don't know what to say to them yet, okay? How do I even approach them? They'll probably think I'm weird since I want to join, since I already write for the review. At this rate, I may never make any new friends in Bookshop. Besides you, of course. But how do you do it? You're practically friends with everyone. I think if I were to observe you joining a few clubs at the park, I would surely find out what it is you do right, even if you're not doing it consciously. Would you help me out? Thanks, I'm really grateful for your help. Oh, why don't we have time to come here all the time? I mean, these people have some lofty requests. They want me to do everything. You want to read something with a political message, 21st century publication. That's going to be very specific. A political message. Unmasking autism? Not really a political message. Girl, I want to find what you're looking for, but it's kind of niche. Oof. I really don't have anything that has a political message. Let me help you first, because I know you want fact towards a new hobby. Probably architecture. Yeah, I can help you. So you're looking for science fiction from a series, a little bit of tragedy. I don't know, not that one. I mean, Hunger Games is from a series. The Maze Runner is also from a series. Let's try Maze Runner. Okay, not bad in sales though. We keep having really high sales days, so Now, unfortunately, I'm trying to understand what he wants me to do. Because he asked me, some characters asked me specific stuff. I have to fulfill 3 of her wishes. Oh, Lord. I need to... I thought I did that. I need to make memories. So she has specific stuff she wants me to do. I'm trying to equip the plant. I have to collect the manuscript. I got to go back. I need to talk to all 4 groups. That means coming on different days. I need to go back and get Walt's manuscript. I can't get away from that. I'm going to go back on a Wednesday because that's the best sales day. So today's Mega Marché. I'm going to keep... Oh, vibrant hobby scene at park. Refurbished Rye Park attracts outdoor clubs. Since the official reopening of Rye Park for visitors, the local gardens have attracted a wide array of hobbyists organizing recreational activities for the community. A cursory observation reveals that all groups are open to new members and participation is free of charge. We've compiled a helpful list of all weekly activities for our readers. So chess club is... Yeah, so if I'm going to see all 4 groups, that pretty much means going almost every day up here, so we have to figure that out. Today is Monday. I'm torn between going back to Mega Marché. Was there anything I need to do at Mega Marché? Maybe not. I kind of want to go back because I think I need to talk to Klaus. So let's refill all the shelves. Kids actually sold out this time. I still need more travel books. That is a huge problem. I actually don't mind putting more books in if I can. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything with him because there's something I haven't finished. Hey, have you noticed anything new? Yeah, I finally bought this beauty. The band needs a tour van to transport equipment to our upcoming gigs, as you know. Well, I mean, it's in a rough state, but nothing a few new parts and a fresh layer of paint can't fix, right? I've written down the parts somewhere. Let me see. Ah, here we go. I need a carbonated incinerator. Are you taking notes? All right, I need a carbonated incinerator. How do I get that? A washer-proof shifter. And an iodine-plated fuel duct. Yeah, truly no idea what these are, mate. I could use your help with that. If you see these parts anywhere, could you bring them here for me? I know it's a big ask, but it would mean the world, mate. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll just be here, taking this thing apart. Hopefully I don't find any more rust. Oh, I'm glad I came here to talk to him, because I would have never guessed that. Now, unfortunately, I don't know where I'm going to find these parts out. Because he wants a lot. Oh, I meant to look at birthdays. Do I have any spring birthdays? Spring 7 is Anne. Spring... Oh. Tildy. So that's spring 18. Today is spring... Oh, I already missed it. Shoot. So he's winter, autumn, summer, summer. Okay. Well, I missed that, but I can still hit Tildy's. Hi, Harper. Hi, Moira. We still haven't had a chance to talk about your fight. I just talked to my Uncle Klaus. Oh, I think you've told me that. Okay. Our shoppers have been buzzing with the news today. Word is Tildy wants to prepare you to be her successor. Wild. Good luck with the many trials. I'm sure she'll throw your way and let me know if I can help. Of course, I don't think anybody can help. You want a horror like The Outsiders in Cold Blood? You guys be wanting the scariest stuff. You want world-renowned detectives. Oh, I don't have any other... Ooh. I don't have any detective books. Still haven't been able to talk to Moira. Historical setting in a child's book. What about Nancy Drew? Yeah, I don't really have a lot that's set in history. Kids book, less than 200 pages. There's only so many of those. We're out of crime books, folks. And we're out of travel books. Something's happening. Oh, your plant has grown quite a bit. Good job, botanist. Is it ready for her to come take? Because we've been lugging this thing around for a minute. Any travel books? Bad. Okay. About all the books that they had so far. Now today is Tuesday. I think it would be a good day to, I guess. Well, I never went back to university, which is crazy. Because it's like, I haven't gone back. Oh, I don't have Walt's thing yet. So actually university doesn't make sense. Maybe cafe. Can I try to look at what I have a lot of tasks that are incomplete. I never went back to the hospital. So maybe that's part of my issue. They always want such specific books, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone listen, I have an update on you-know-who and what's-her-face. The new phlebotomist and Ginny. Yes, them. Apparently they were spotted snogging in the car park yesterday evening. Oh my word, I told you all, didn't I? I can't wait to tell Priya about this. She's not going to believe me. Well, anyways, I gotta get back to my shift soon. Cool, we got some of the gossip out the way. Who are you? Hey, you. I had a look around your shop and it's great, right? Well, I do like your selection, but it's a bloody death trap in there. You should really get that fixed before someone sues the socks off your feet. I have to have 3 safety items. That happened to me once. There was this incident with a pump. Well, never mind. So what's it gonna be? I can hook you up with some totally legit surplus safety gear. Oh gosh, you're right. I'm glad you take this seriously to take a look. Wow, this is expensive, sir. I don't have enough for all of it. I can get the emergency sign. And I can get this fire extinguisher. Oh no, I can get it all. I just need to equip it. Good thing you stopped by. Yeah, I'm sure it is. That's the craziest challenge. But I'll be able to finish that one pretty easily. Howdy. You want an odd romance, an uncomplicated book with a happy ending. Persuasion actually might be the best one. Tilde. I like how all these challenges cost me so much money. You want a bit of a fright and a longer book. Thornhill. Comics are for there. I don't think it's a comic. Thornhill's not a comic, sweetie. If you ever need some fresh local goods, you know there are other markets besides that dreadful Mega Marché. We have our own flea market, but you also drive by the fish market sometimes. You won't necessarily find the most exotic seafood, but our Walter and the other fishers are making sure the local sea life populations are kept in check before they go out of balance. It's essential for the ecosystem of the bay, I hear. Don't think the Mega Corp people would care about that, do you? Anyways, it's a good market. You just have to get used to the smell a bit, dear. I'm gonna actually go to the market tomorrow so I can get Walt's manuscript. So you want something thrilling. What about The Outsider? We're out of fact books already, folks. You want the next book in a series? I don't know that I have a comprehensive... Oh no, I'm out of fact books. You also came at the tail end of the day. Okay, fish market we go. I'm also looking for the stuff for Klaus. Now, before I go to the fish market, I have to take that off. I'm gonna add a bunch of fishing stuff. Right, they want all this safety stuff. Like, sir, you cannot be serious. Alright. We're going back to the waterfront. And her thing's not on here, right? No. Okay. Just want to make sure. Alright, let's pack everything up. Hopefully Walt will be happy this. I have no travel books. That's not gonna work. I need something. Yeah, because I have to have some sort of travel books. Slim pickings. I promise you, that's all that people are going to be asking for. The kids' books just aren't that popular. Okay, let me see if I can find the stuff that Klaus was asking for. Okay. There you go. Thank you so much. My wheat Corey loves the story, and that's all I need. Thank you. No, thank you, kiddo. Got my inspiration from your book, so. Yes, I appreciate that so much, Walt. Stay a while if you like. Waterproof. That was the stuff he was asking for. Oh, and I'm broke. Of course I am. Dang it. I need to make 60 coins and buy it before I leave. Moira, can we talk today? Now, based on the calendar, we don't have anything tomorrow, so maybe I'll get back to the park. No, I need to go to the school. Hey, you. Hope you're doing all right. Have you spoken to my nan lately? No, actually, don't tell me. I told myself not to invest all my energy and thoughts into this daft argument. I mean, why not channel it into something so much more productive? Like, I picked up my master's thesis research, and I've had so many new song ideas. I mean, even if nothing comes of it, it's just spending time with the band is nice and chill. Anyways, the number one rule is not to wallow in sadness, and sooner or later, I'll think of something that'll change my nan's mind. So we did get to talk about it a little bit. I need to make enough money to buy the 2 pieces for Klaus. Okay, so you want crime and travel. What about the dark places? Cool. Buy, you guys, because I need 60 coins plus so I can have enough for what Klaus is asking for. Fern should be able to pick up these manuscripts and finish that printing press. Hey, I heard someone brought by a new story. Is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. Wow, yes. A unique perspective like this will be great for our first collection. Thanks for collecting this one. Actually, I think that might be enough for a first print run now. With this amount of community input, we should be able to convince the university administration to let us repair the press. But I've done some research in the meantime, and it looks like the repairs won't be cheap. Tildy suggested community funding since everyone will profit from this endeavor. I know we already asked a lot of you, but would you be willing to collect donations? Of course. Other small businesses in town have promised to participate as well. So, well, thank you. It means a lot. I will get right on that. Well, no need to go to university until I have the coins because I don't have anything to offer. So you're a sci-fi nerd with a bit of tragedy. Let's do the Martin Chronicles. Cool. We're doing good on getting some donations, but it's gonna take a bit. You know, sci-fi, bit of tragedy, and learning a new hobby. I don't know. We have so many people today. I wish these two sold something. Oh, let me buy these two pieces from Walt. I need to equip them when I finally see Klaus again. We're out of our travel books, but to be honest, I didn't have a lot, so we didn't do bad on donations. I'll have to come back to get that last part. I don't have all of it for him. We can get some stuff for 10. Oh, I'm Baroque. Oh, goodness. I may not be able to afford to go anywhere. Okay, let me put her thing back on here. Let me take off all this fish stuff. And then put her... I need to equip his stuff so I don't forget that I want him to have that. We'll put this out. Very expensive with these coins. All right, we're going to the park to try to catch some of these hobby people. Because why not? Plus, I need to be able to take this plant with me. I think we're so close to the plant actually fully blossoming. So I would love to be able to catch that. Okay. So it's a Thursday, so I want to see. This is the yoga group. Good to know. If I can remember who I've already seen. Klaus is here. So we have yoga, we have creative. Oh, can I talk to them? Welcome to Yoga in the Park. This group is open to all, no matter your skill level. There's no shame in taking it slow. We simply enjoy moving together in nature. Isn't it nice to breathe in the fresh air? Please join us in our next exercise. Thanks for inviting me. So what were all the clubs? So I still have to hit yoga, chess, well, I just hit yoga. So yoga, creative writing, chess, and the study group. That's the only way to finish all of these. It probably won't be too hard. Hey, Moira. I'm in debt. Oof. Because I bought too much stuff. You want nonfiction, travel. Probably the Hawaii one. There we go. Hey, Harper. Hey, babe. Need anything from the flea market? I was planning on going this Saturday, just to meet some friends, maybe pick out a new pair of earrings or whatever I can find. Or actually, why don't you come too? I know you have to work, but we can fill in for you whenever you want to look around. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to make it this Saturday. I'm still in debt, babe. That's crazy. You want a detective and you're a casual reader. 287 is not that bad. Good afternoon. You know, I still have a few book selling essentials left over from the last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday. And if not, it's always an opportunity to browse for some items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Bye for now. The problem is I didn't get anything from the flea market the last couple times, and so it's a waste of a whole day just going there. You don't care for books with life advice, nothing super dry, but you want something about real life. What about the DeBoer family? At least we're racking up those coins and those ticket sales. It's bring a book to school day. You want something with science for beginners. Oh. Am I out of kids' books? Oh, you already like that book. I don't really have anything. You want to bring a science book, but I don't really have a science book. Oh, I'm glad that worked for you because I only had one. I sold 60 books in a day. That's crazy. We had better success today than we've had most days. And almost hit our 300 donation. And we sold out of 4 categories. Thank you guys so much. I don't want any more romance. I have no travel books. Now this is another performance of Julius Caesar, but again, I don't know that I really am worried about that either. So if I don't go to that, today is Friday, I could catch the Creative Writing Club if I didn't go to the performance. But I just went to the park. The university is not time to go there yet because I don't have the 300 coins. I go back to the hospital. Yeah, I'll probably end up going. It's either cafe or back to the park. I know she's not going because she never does. So maybe I can do her business plan again. I also need to finish that. I can afford to have a little bit of extra. I hate that I don't have any travel books. It's a little concerning. Hi, Miriam. I knew you'd get up here. All right, I hope you had enough time for a little break. Let's continue with the 3 pillars that were added to our course to adapt it to modern times. The fourth challenge was added to the compendium about 40 years ago. It's quite simple. We need to see if your business can be sustainable over time. Why don't you show me if you can keep up a 3-day sales streak here? You have to sell at least 5. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much trouble, actually. I should be able to hit it today. You want written in prose. Which one was written in prose? Maybe Othello. Oh. So you want 3 days of at least, 3 consecutive days. Female pen literature and a good classic. Sense and Sensibility. So we hit 1 day. Hey, you're gonna come to the flea market again, right? I don't know. You want a book about animals? See if we have any. Let's do Frog and Toad together. We're plugging along about these donations. So you want something not, you don't mind dry. Oh, I can't give you the same exact book. Let me give you Medieval Carpentry. I hate that I'm locked into 3 consecutive days. But we'll definitely finish that one. Okay, we're gonna pack it up. I gotta come back here, so. Doesn't hurt to have some romance. I can't seem to get any travel books. I'm not even gonna get excited about looking because I gotta do 3 consecutive days here, so. I'm not gonna get a lot of sales because people are gonna be at the flea market. But I need to do the 3 consecutive days, so. And it's relatively affordable. It is still helping me build her plant, so that's helpful. Dystopic. I think Maze Runner is dystopic. I came by the extended invitation for the 18th. I want to get together for tea with everyone to celebrate my birthday. Just come to the cafe after work. No presents necessary, but I do have something I wanted to discuss with everyone, so I hope you find the time. Now let me pick out a book I can give to myself. See you soon. Now the 18th is like 5 days away. Two out of 3. All right, Miriam. So you want no self-help, something academic about species? What about this? You want a book written by a woman and a classic? It's gonna be hard because you want a book written by a woman, but I don't have one. And the classic. Let's see. I mean, it's written by a woman and it is a classic. Okay. I had to try something outside the genre. Oh, we made enough money for the printing press. You want poetry and a classic. That's not really poetry. That's a play. I think Beowulf is poetry. Oh, this is poems too, though. I didn't expect to make a killing, but I'm glad that worked out. Now, I wish this plant would go a little further along. Because, man, I would love to give that back to Anne. I guess it's not done yet. Okay, we got a moving away sale. That gave me a little bit more. Is her plant growing? I mean, I guess it's still there. We have to go back because I'm not allowed to switch it up, so. I actually have some travel, surprisingly, so. A few more classic in case anyone comes asking. Okay, this should be the last day that I have to come here. And I won't have to come back until spring 18, which will be Hildy's birthday. want a classic, but fantasy. Maybe Canterbury Tales. You want something in the past that's historical and classic, but not poetry. I mean, Lord of the Flies is kind of a classic. Not poetry, so no Beowulf. Something historical. Well, Henry VI is historical. I did the sustainable sales. Hey, your donation bank looks full already. Would you like me to count your total? 300. It's all there. Thank you kindly for your contribution. I promise it'll be worth it. The printing press is truly beautiful. Now I suppose that means I have to start the restoration process now. Wish me luck. Yes, sir. I expect to see it when I get to the school at some point. You want classics, long books. Not that. Don Quixote. It's old. Yep. And classic. Oh, I finished her plant. I don't have to keep lugging that around. Lots of good sales. You need some life advice, not popular science. So. Lesbian advice with loneliness? I don't know, girl. We saw it out of our classics. It's kind of cool. Well, I'm glad we finished a couple different accomplishments. So now I'm debating if I want to go to the college for Monday to go see this new printing press and also to give Anne her plant back and maybe talk to Moira. All right, Harper, you're the last one. She always has a stack of books. The plant is fully blossomed. Goodness, it's huge. It captures innocent slugs and feasts on their flesh. Since successfully recommending a crime book, we get +2 to crime sales. And we'll want to take a look at it. Yes, she will. So now I need to go back to the college. We're packing it up. Okay, let me take all this stuff back because I would love to not have to lug that plant around. I have to remember that rule that it can't go outside and it can't do this and it can't do that. Now I know fact is super big here at the school. Travel, not so much. Classic is also super big here. Yes. We haven't been back here in a minute. I like how she never had anything else to say to us. Hey, how are you? I wanted you to know the printing press should be ready now. It was a very difficult restoration process, I can tell you that much, especially acquiring replacement parts for an over 200-year-old machine. But at least after combining or combing through storage some more, I could find the original manual. That was immensely helpful. All we have to do now is try it out and make some adjustments, of course. I set it up over in the old groundskeeper's cottage. Join me when you're done here, okay? Yeah, I'd love to. Anne should also be stopping by at some point. And probably Moira. Now we're doing a good job making memories with him. Yeah, she should be giving me credit for memories as well. We're trying. I like how the students are thinking about dropping out. You want something on research, more than 700 pages. Not about magic. All right, Moira. And there's Anne. Come get this. Whoa, look at that. A fully grown Velocis pitcher plant. It's amazing. Let me see. Stem is 8 millimeters in diameter. Cylindrical petrostome. Good. All looking good. Oh, look. Our plant has trapped a little slug. This could be useful. I'm not an expert in critters, but I'm pretty sure this species is invasive. Built-in pest control. Great job, my dear Nepenthes velosa. Alright, I'll be noting this down for later. For now, we should get started on growing the next seedling since it takes a while. These are Lamprocopanos spectabilis seeds. I know they look unassuming, but once they flower, well, you'll see. No spoilers. I want to see if they can withstand the amount of rain we usually get here in Brooksonbury. Oh, so don't be afraid to leave it out in the rain as often as possible. Good luck. I didn't know this was going to be a full-time job, girly. You want a thrilling story with queer representation. Cool. I guess we're just not going to talk about our grandma. I need a romance with a happy ending. Let's try paper towns. And I can't wait to check in with him. You want a good horror, a long read. It's not scary enough? Okay. We didn't really ask for scary, but... Okay, let me talk to you really quick. Oh, hey, you found me. I'm still moving things in, but it's pretty cozy, right? I have a feeling we're going to print some great books here. Let me show you the press, and then we can try our first print. As you enter the narrow doorway, your eyes are drawn to a large mechanical printing press that takes up half the room. What a beautiful device. Its intricate heavy metal parts are rising and turning in all directions as Fern puts them into position. It smells pleasantly of oil and ink. And there's something else in the air. It's subtle, but you can feel it. Potential. Infinite potential. Let me see. Which one would you like to print first? Let's write Walt's book first. A rare and sought after first edition. Plus, for every 2 travel books sold today, it's +1 to kids' sales chance. The machine springs into action and then settles into a steady, mesmerizing rhythm. One by one, the empty paper sheets are fed through the mechanism and transformed into pages on the other side, almost like magic. Hey, that worked like a charm. The quality is much better than I expected. Cool, we got a new memory. If you want to print some more, I'll be here a while longer today. Just knock on the door. We can always print more editions, or you can bring me a new manuscript. This is fun, right? Or is it just me? Either way, there's a lot to do. I'll see you later. Thanks for helping this. We got a core memory hot off the presses. I'm not going to print any more today. I want to see if I can actually sell these other ones. Lifelong travel, yes. We are short on travel books. We're short on fiction. I have enough kids' books. The new print shop open to all. Visit SBU campus to get your unique prints now. After a successful first run of their historic printing project, the Review's very own Fern Estrada is now inviting community members to visit the newly opened print shop on SBU campus. Bring your personal manuscript and you can receive 25 copies of your own work to distribute as you wish, as well as a commemorative first edition with a cover cloth of your choice, all for the low price of 30 coins. Once more, these copies will be printed at a one-of-a-kind 19th century printing press, giving them an inimitable vintage charm. Okay, so we're going to go back to the shore, because I got to go see Walt. I want to take her other plant off because we're going to the coast. This is his book. I would love for him to see it. I know that's crazy, but it's like, that's your book, sir. I would love for you to come out and enjoy it. All the more reason for you to see it. Are we still asking for manuscripts? We are. So let's go back and see him. He's going to be bummed because of the cruise ship, but I can at least talk to him about what I need to talk to him about. I could put way more travel books on here. Okay, I know what he's looking for. Yep, the Continents is back. I also want to see if he has that last part that I need. Here we go with that blasted thing. I know. Alright, what are you selling? So how'd you like the fish market? It was grand having you there, but now I suppose it's time to fully initiate you into our circle. Here, let me teach you how to fish. Just kidding. There's no fishing for amateurs here in Brooks and Bury. It'd be better if you just kept to the book trade, eh, kiddo? I figured. Stay a while if you like. Oh. He doesn't have the last gear. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you don't have exactly what I need, so let me get started. It's not raining today. We're gonna get +2 tourists. Was there anything else I need? Hi, Harper. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else to tell me. It's almost the 18th, huh? Yeah, we have 2 days. You want something thrilling and a bit of detective, crime novels. Yeah. Hi, Fern. You want a comprehensive reference book. Okay, what about gemology? Oh. Oh, yes, hello. Sorry, I'm tired today. That whole printing press business has become quite taxing to do on my own. Seems like just passion might not be enough to run a quasi-publishing house alone. I might need to get more people on board, but not many people know about this project yet. We need to get more of our books out there. Can I count on your help? Thanks, I appreciate it. I don't know exactly what you want me to do. You have to pick up your kid. You want to play with romance. No, sir, that's not going to be that simple. You want to play with romance? I don't have anything for you. Yeah, sorry. I just took a walk past the campus and looked in on our new printing operation. Isn't it marvelous to make such use of such intricate machinery for such a beautiful creative pursuit? And I've never seen Fern so engaged with people. Even though the printing shop was quite crowded, he didn't shy away from showing everyone around. Not that there's anything wrong with Fern's shyness, of course. I just don't want him to feel like he doesn't belong here. And that's a process, but I believe we're getting there. Anyway, I'm simply happy he's had such good friends such as yourself. Have a good day, dear, and see you soon. Yeah, I'm glad to be able to help. Hey, Moira. Hey, Anne. Hey, so still not much going on, huh? I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please distract me with the book. You want something coming of age and new. Let's try They Both Die at the End, which is basically Romeo and Juliet. This looks spicy, potentially. Well, that's probably exactly what I need to distract myself. Thank you for this. Not a problem. You wouldn't mind some romance. You pick books in a series. You like books with a happy ending. I mean, this is also a book in a series. Can we try Saga? I know, there's no romance in it. We sold 20 travel books in a day. That's crazy. Thanks for shopping. Never hurting for sales. Okay. So today's not Tildy's birthday. So I have to decide where I want to go. I can get on the Mega Marche and give him 2 of the pieces. He wants me to recommend 7 hand printed books. I don't even know how to do that. We can go back to Mega Marche or back to university. It'll probably be Mega Marche though. I want to give him the parts I have. I don't know how to get the rest of them because Walt didn't have it. So I know he loves a fact book. It's been so nice not having to worry about running out of space for books. Okay, and then tomorrow we have to deal with Tildy's birthday. Let me give him brilliant. That washer-proof shifter was exactly what I was looking for. I can't figure out where those would go. Are you sure they're the right parts? Well, see that busted carbon incinerator? If I'm reading the manual right, nothing will turn on without it. I've seen a lot of car parts in the classifieds recently, so maybe it'll show up there soon. Do you see these flakes on the floor? That's all that's left of the old iodine-plated fuel duct. They're tough to come by nowadays, but then again, the classified might come in handy. At least I have you help me figure this stuff out. So I only completed one. What was he looking for again? I'm gonna have to write that down. Because he wants very specific stuff, and it's like, I haven't seen it. So we gave him one, but not the rest of it. Howdy. Hi, Harper. Bit of a hurry, new pastime. I always end up recommending this architecture book. Hi, Moira. Hey, busy day, huh? I'm just getting some fresh air while I'm on my break. I have to get back inside now, though, so I have to browse next time. Are you still in here again soon? I'm usually not around on Sundays because the shop is closed then, but I might come just for the books. Oh, and before I go, I want to ask how you and Tildy are getting along with the whole Secession thing. I've been watching this one show lately, and phew, it can kind of be, that's kind of responsibility can be brutal, huh? Yeah, I've seen the show Succession when it was on HBO. It was such a good show. Like, I was actually devastated that it ended, but then I actually liked that it ended because it kind of made, you know, when they drag shows on too long, then it kind of loses the plot. So you want a new hobby from this century. I mean, Herbercraft. See, you love and you're a history buff, so you need a historical romance. Hey, what about Helene? Yay! Oh, hold on. Somebody else is asking. Something utterly scary with queer representation. It's an assassin. Is that scary enough? Ugh. I don't know what you guys be looking for. Man, we are racking up the dough. Having the tourists, I think, has been helping. Dang, everyone left at once. Bye, you guys. Alright, we're going to do Tildy's birthday at the cafe, and that will probably be my last day in this episode. Man, these days fly by because there's so much to do. Now, he swears the classifieds are going to have the part, but I don't see how. I'm going to buy the coffee machine just to move stuff out of the classifieds, but now this part he said he didn't need, the steel-plated wiper, so I don't need to have that out there. Let me put the coffee machine out here and see if that gets the people going. I have to activate it, it says, but it's probably not a big deal. Sometimes the recommendations are hard to do, and sometimes they're not. It just depends on the day. Okay. We're going to the cafe because we have to celebrate her birthday. I've been hit and miss about actually catching people's birthdays, so I think I need to get a little bit more consistent. Okay, let's do Tildy's birthday. She said she was having a party. I have to activate the coffee. Alright, Miriam. You get +1 when we're selling coffee. That's a great way to make money. If anyone's interested. Ah, very good. That last one was quite hard, but I knew you would persevere. On to our next modern challenge then. This is about diversifying your sales. I know you only sell books, and I do not think you need to do more than that, but I want to see if you can sell a book from every genre in one day. The customers around here are quite set in their taste, but I'm sure you can do it. I actually don't think that's going to be hard. Because I have a little of everything, so... You want historical facts, nonfiction. Do I have more? Mesopotamian buildings. And it is old, yep. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a problem selling across genres, so. I should be able to finish this one today. Yep, we just finished Rich in Variety. Good afternoon. Happy birthday. Oh, is it really my birthday? Wasn't the last one just yesterday? Ugh, the years go by too fast, but I suppose that's just a side effect of being very happy with my life. Well, thank you for the well wishes, dear. I am excited because this date means there will be another flower festival soon. Other than that, how are you faring today? I see the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. Let me see if there's anything I haven't read yet. Good, we got to celebrate her birthday. Dreadful weather, looking for a fresh kids book about a new pastime and some ideas. Cool. Now let's get those sales up, folks. I don't know if we're still having a birthday party for Tildy or not. You like factual books, not thrillers. Cool, doing good on sales. Slowing down though. Is she still having a birthday party? I don't even see her. I thought she made a big fuss about like she's having a party and they were gonna eat and blah blah blah. Did I misunderstand that? Oh no, I didn't. Go on and sit down, love. Here, I got your favorite. Pastries and hot chocolate with cinnamon. Thank you, darling. Of course. Happy birthday. Well. Feeling old yet, Tildy? Of course not, Walter. I have you all to keep me young. Happy birthday, Tildy. Thank you, dear. And thanks for coming, despite, well, you know. It's alright. It's your birthday after all. That's much more important than a petty argument. Well, I appreciate it. Speaking of, I also appreciate the decorations, Klaus. Of course, Tildy. It's the least I could do for your birthday. Everyone should get decorations for their birthday. Yep. Listen to the expert, Tildy, and happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday from me too, Tildy, and thanks for inviting me. You didn't have to. I know I didn't have to, silly, but I wanted to. And thank you all for coming. Now we just have to wait for one person and then I'll blow out the candles. But I have one wish for you all, which I don't want to keep a secret. Remember the old flower festival we used to have in spring, Mary? Of course, how could I forget our first meeting? I know it's a bit last minute, but I would love if we could bring the festival back this year. Aw, that's such a lovely idea, Tildy. I would be delighted. Yippee! Flowers! Cool. So we actually made it work for us. I'm going to save here. We have a lot going on this week. And then we have the flower festival coming up soon. Now that's something he asked for, but that's not one of his actual items. So I guess you're forced to buy old stuff so that you can have new stuff plop into this. That's kind of annoying because it's making me waste money again. I can put the dog bed out though. I wonder if the dog will actually sit in it. He will. That's super cute. I'm gonna save that for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna save here. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully next time we'll actually get to the flower festival. But these days have been flying by.